Get ready, because today's video is an urgent alert that could completely change the way you look at the market. The title is no exaggeration. There are clear signs that something big is about to happen. And if you don't understand what's happening behind the scenes, you risk being caught off guard. Imagine waking up tomorrow to see the stock market crashing, newspapers reporting panic, and people rushing to withdraw their money. Sounds like a movie scene. Well, know that the world's biggest investors are already positioning themselves for what's coming. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 3 critical signs that the market is about to collapse. Explain why they matter so much, and show you how to protect yourself or even profit when everyone else is panicking. Stay with me until the end, because this knowledge could be the turning point for your wealth. The first sign is the movement of interest rates and central banks. Whenever the market is about to turn, the Fed, the European Central Bank, and other major players begin to shift their tone. If they were previously talking about controlling inflation, suddenly they start talking about supporting growth, signaling rate cuts. But here's the catch. Falling rates are not a reason to celebrate, they're a sign that the economy is weakening. A central bank only cuts aggressively when it sees that something very serious is about to happen, and this often precedes recessions. I'll show you historical charts proving that sharp interest rate cuts have preceded crises like 2008 and 2020. The second sign is the behavior of the debt market and long-term bonds. When investors start demanding more return to lend money in the short term than in the long term, we get the famous yield curve inversion. This is one of the most reliable indicators of recessions, having predicted nearly all of them over the past 50 years. It's as if the market is screaming, "Hey, something bad is coming." This movement usually happens months before the collapse, giving those who understand the signal time to prepare. I'll show you recent examples of inversions and what they could mean for the coming months. The third sign is irrational investor behavior and excessive optimism. Whenever we're near the top of a cycle, we see people buying stocks without even knowing what they are buying. Influencers promising quick riches and assets with no fundamentals, skyrocketing in price. This overconfidence is dangerous because when reality hits, the fall is much harder. Just remember the dot-com bubble or the crypto boom in 2021. I'll show you Google search data, record-breaking new brokerage accounts, and the surge in retail investor activity as a warning that we may be repeating the same cycle. Now that you understand the signs, let's talk about protection and opportunity strategies. The first step is to have liquidity, cash available to take advantage of price drops. Next, review your portfolio and reduce exposure to high-risk assets, replacing them with solid companies, defensive real estate funds, or even dollar-based assets. For the more aggressive, there are hedge strategies such as put options, which gain value when the market falls. The key is not to freeze, because those who wait for panic to hit usually enter at the worst possible moment. And here's a final piece of advice. Crises are not the end of the world, but rather a redistribution of wealth. Those who are prepared buy assets at a discount, while those who are unprepared sell in despair. So use this video as a turning point. Review your investments, build your emergency fund, and create an action plan. When the collapse comes, and it will, you won't be the victim, but the strategist who turned chaos into opportunity. If this content made sense to you, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share this video with someone who needs to protect themselves. And tell me in the comments, which of these 3 signs do you think is the most dangerous for the market right now? I want to hear your opinion so we can continue this conversation in the next video.